welcome to the SQL practice exercises. We were solving Hackerrank SQL problems. We will begin the same in this lesson as well. So let us start with the first problem of this video. So the problem statement is, query the following two values from the station table. The sum of all values in lat n is rounded to a scale of 2 decimal places. The sum of all values in long W is rounded to a scale of 2 decimal places. We have also given the station table details. Lat n means north latitude and long V means west longitude. We can see from the table description that both these columns are of number type. So we have to sum all the values of these two and keep in mind that there are only 2 digits after the decimal. Try to solve this problem by pausing the video. Well, I hope that you have solved this problem. If you still have any doubts, then they will be cleared now. Let us see what the query of this problem will be, and then you can match it with your answer. We have to find the sum of north latitude and west longitude, so we will use the sum function and will use the round function to round off. Here 2 means to round off up to 2 digits after the decimal. Well, this was very simple. Let us see if this query is correct or not. For this, we will submit the query. And yes, our query is absolutely correct. Great. So the problem statement is, query the sum of northern latitudes, lat n, from station having values greater than 38.7880 and less than 137.2345. Truncate your answer to 4 decimal places. Station table description is also given. This problem is not difficult. It is quite simple. You guys can solve it by yourself. So pause the video and give it a shot. Well, I hope you have solved this problem. Let us see what the query of this problem will be. To find the sum of northern latitudes, we used the sum function and then we used the truncate function and specified 4 so that the result is truncated to 4 decimal places. But we have the condition that we have to find the sum of northern latitude only when its value is greater than 38.7880 and less than 137.2345. Therefore, we mention this condition using the where clause. Cool, our query is all ready. Let us submit it. And yes, our query is right. Great. Let us go ahead and solve the next problem. So the problem statement is, Julia just finished holding a coding contest and she needs your help assembling the leaderboard. Write a query to print the respective hacker ID and name of the hackers who have achieved perfect scores for more than one challenge. Sort your outputs in descending order according to the total number of challenges in which the hacker has earned a perfect score. If more than one hacker has achieved perfect scores in the same challenges, sort them in increasing hacker ID. Well, the problem statement is big, so you have to pay a little attention. If you want, you can read the problem statement once more so that it can be understood better. We have 4 tables for this problem: hackers, difficulty, challenges, submissions. Hackers table has 2 columns, hacker ID and name. Difficulty table also has 2 columns, difficulty level and score. Challenge table has 3 columns, challenge ID, hacker ID and difficulty level. And the submission table has 4 columns, submission ID, hacker ID, challenge ID and score. You must have understood that the problem is based on SQL Join. I hope your SQL Join concepts are strong so that you can easily solve this problem. So it's your turn first. Try to write the query of this problem. Well, I hope you have solved this problem. If you still have any doubts, don't worry at all. All your doubts will be cleared. Let us see what the solution of this problem will be. So as we go through this problem, we have to use SQL Joins. So for the output, we will start joining all 4 tables. How do we do this? Let us see. We give alias names to all 4 tables so that we do not have to type the full table names again and again. Got it? we need hacker ID and hacker name in the select statement. Please keep in mind that we have to specify the column name as well as the table name from which we want to select the column. Otherwise, we will get an ambiguous error. So we will select hacker ID from the submission table, and as the hacker's name is in the hacker table, then we will select hacker name from the hacker table. We need the values of both these columns, so we have written them in the select statement. Now it's time to join. So first join the submission table and challenge table. To join them, we need a common key. So we will join them using the column challenge ID. And then we will join them with the difficulty table. We will connect the difficulty table and challenges table with the difficulty level key and the difficulty table and submissions table with the score key. And then we will join the submissions table and hackers table with the help of the hacker ID key. Now, after joining all the 4 tables, we will group by the hacker ID and name in such a way that the number of scores is greater than 1. This will bring us to hacker ID and its corresponding scores. We will get all the challenges that a hacker ID has scored full in. Now you are thinking that how do we know that the score in the submission table is the full score? So we see while joining the difficulty table and the submission table, it is checked that the same row is joined in which the score values are included in both the tables. Now we have done the group by and we also have done the information about how many perfect scores each hacker ID has scored, but these are also given in the problem statement. We have to sort the output in descending order in which the hacker has scored perfectly. So for that, we will use the order by clause and specify these conditions. And also, if 2 hackers have a perfect score in the same number of challenges, we sort it by hacker ID. So here is our query. The query is now complete. Now it remains to be seen whether this query is correct or not. Let us see that. And yes, our query is absolutely correct. Congratulations, guys. I hope you must have understood very well how we have written this particular query. Understanding the logic behind is very, very important. Please let us know how many of you have solved the problem by your own. And if you have any doubts, then also ask us. As I said before, keep practicing. This will make your concepts stronger. So stay safe and keep learning. Bye.